Alright, y'all, let me know if the audio is working. Audio check, traditional thing, whatever you call it. I call it the audio check. Again, if you're here and you can hear my voice on the stream, please let me know as soon as you hear me. It is registering input. I don't know if there's output, but it's definitely registering input from the audio, so yep, we will get this thing going as soon as we can. Alright, well, obviously I'm not the most popular YouTuber, which if you didn't know already, you definitely know that now, because I've probably waited 2 minutes and nobody's told me if they can hear or not. I'm assuming it works, but it's just been traditional ever since I didn't know if it would work or not, that I always test out to see if the audio is going to work or not. But yeah, this time we're just going to kind of roll with it and see what happens. And yeah, we'll just kind of wait until people show up. Right now I'm just going to do some testing in the 45 car. The lobby doesn't open for practice until 8 o'clock, but we're going to do this now just for some testing purposes, like literally just testing purposes, just having fun. I should probably, I don't know how terrible that is on repeat, so I'm going to turn this down so that the speaker doesn't get too much reverb into the microphone. But I'm not great with the splitting the sounds into different locations and outputs, so I have to roll with it this way. But yeah, we're just gonna run it this way. If you guys want me to turn off the capture of the audio and just play it from the microphone, from the speaker, that's fine, just let me know. I think it should be fine, but if not, then yeah, just trying to see how much the audio is going through to the microphone. I can't tell how much is going through there, so just give it our best shot here. Let's see. That's that, I believe. Nope. That's that. I changed my microphone inputs, so I don't, or not my microphone, my steering wheel inputs as far as like what buttons do what, so I can't remember what everything does yet. I'll remember eventually, but I cannot remember at the moment what I've configured everything to be. I know what all the race control stuff is, but I have no idea what anything else is for the most part. I just made sure to memorize the race control. And all I gotta do is press the enter key and my race control commands will work. I could not believe how perfectly I just timed all those shifts. That was impressive to say the least. At least for me it was. I'm not great with the timing of the downshifts. I'm good with the upshifts obviously, but the downshifts are different because you don't have any lights on the dash. Oh my goodness, this is taking too long.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ooh, missed that pit stall. Oh well. Alright, let's get out of there. Yeah, this should be an interesting race. We're going to run group qualifying. We're going to have some practice, obviously, first, and then we'll run a 40-lap race at Daytona. Just want to make sure my chat thing is working. Maybe that's an issue. I always get worried that something's not going to work. So, we'll see if it is or not. I believe that it might be not working, but I really don't know. Looks like it is working. Maybe not. Can't tell because my Google Chrome crashed again. I have a very powerful computer and somehow Google Chrome doesn't work. But everything else works fine. It's just Google Chrome, it's weird. Alright, looks like my chat's working. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep testing for a little bit. Probably going to do a 2-lap run for qualifying testing, and then we'll see how that goes. And then just see what I do from there. Got about 23 minutes, or if my math is correct, yeah, 22 minutes now until the race until the race server opens, and then we'll get things going. We're gonna have some practice and qualifying, and it's gonna be group qualifying. I did that because it's gonna be more interesting, and it's gonna be 20 minutes of that. I think maybe 30. I can't remember. But just group qualifying. We'll probably get this race going by 8:30, 9 o'clock, I would think. Or sorry, 9 o'clock or 9:30. But we've got plenty of interesting stuff going on in the practice and qualifying as well. Especially on iRacing, there's always chaos going on with that sort of stuff. Whoa, got so tight there because I wasn't paying attention. It didn't really get tight, I just forgot to steer more. Didn't steer enough, wasn't a very good idea. So 50.601 is my best qualifying lap in this session so far. I am way too much on that yellow line. My goodness. That was not a good idea. Lost so much speed doing that. I'm not expecting this to be a very good lap. But we'll see what it is. Who knows? Yeah, it was decent. Not as good as the first one. It should have been better, but whatever. Round 2. That was a much better turns 3 and 4 than it was before. Last lap was not good. There we go, that was what, a 10th that I gained there? We'll see what this lap is. Doesn't really matter because there's going to be drafting and everything. There's no single car stuff in this race, but still kind of fun to see what I can put together. Alright, that lap was slower, but not by much, so I guess that's probably the limit for what I can do. Alright, 50.565 is my best lap. I don't know what all the other ones were, but I know a couple of them were fairly close to that, and the rest were, 18 minutes until this thing gets going. I probably scheduled the stream to start a little too early. Probably should have started it like 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. But oops, I kind of messed that up. Oh well. Dog's barking. That's fun. Hopefully she stops. That would be great. But maybe she won't. Who knows? It's not that big a deal as long as it doesn't bother you all. I'm fine with it for myself. Oh, I totally forgot to run the top. I'm thinking about the dog barking. Oops. That was probably a killer for this lap. Oh well. We'll just run the top this whole lap and see how it goes on the next one, I guess. Well, that didn't help that I scraped the wall. Oh, that wasn't good. That killed the lap. Oops. Scraped the wall again. I'm just pushing it too far to the outside. I'm trying to get more speed. That wasn't good. Totally got hooked on that yellow paint. Whatever, I just feel like doing a big crash, so I'm going to do a big crash, because why not? It's a test session. Oop, I think I got airborne. Oop, and then I hit the wall. Alright, well that was a kind of realistic crash other than how I got spinning. You've got wheel damage. I love when the spotter says that, because I couldn't figure that out myself when I started driving. This time I didn't start driving, but usually I start driving. And I can figure that out on my own. Oh, I see. I was hitting the grass. That's why I felt like I was airborne. I wasn't really actually in the air. I'm wondering if I run the Talladega setup, if for any reason it's better. I'm terrible with setups, so unlikely. Here, oval open. What's that? Is that different? I don't know what the differences are here. Let's see if this lap is faster. If it is, then that's great, because then I can go and be faster in the pack. But who knows? You might have more downforce, more grip. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Like I said, I'm terrible with setups, so if I were to look at the details, I would still have no idea what I'm looking at. Looks like this is faster. Hit 175 before 6 before the line. So this is definitely better, which is great. 177, 178, this is a much better setup. Wow. I guess we have less downforce on this one, which is fine. Because I've been fighting a little bit of oversteer previously, before. Just, I can't put I'm too much wheel or too little wheel. There's no way to, even, like it's impossible to get it perfect. Like the setup feels like it turns too much, and then if you try to counter that, then it just goes straight. Not turn enough. This should be a much better lap. Much better. If it's not, I'll be very disappointed. Yeah, 545, that's better. I love doing the clutch because that's what the real drivers do. I don't even know what advantage it gives you. They do it for some reason, so I like to do it at the plate tracks. I noticed that when I was little that they always clutch in during the cool down lap in qualifying. And we'll pretend that this is pit road that I'm about to park in, because I didn't feel like coasting all the way. I didn't feel like driving all the way either. It just didn't seem like there was a point. Alright, I'm going to put you guys back on this scene, because the thumbnail scene, because I'm just going to get ready to go into the main session in 10 minutes. Let's see. Make sure that all my stuff is working, and then I will, get this thing rolling as soon as I can. Alright. So many things I have to make sure aren't crashing on this. I gotta make sure the streaming software is good, the UI for iRacing is good. What else? I gotta make sure that the live chat is displaying properly and as up to date as possible. What else? I guess I gotta have the stream open on YouTube just to make sure everything's working. But I didn't have that before. So that was probably not a good idea. But whatever. Let's see what else to do. Before this race starts. I don't know that there is anything else. Let's see. Oop, things are not working for Google Chrome. Like I said, it crashes all the time. Doesn't ever work properly. Even with this computer, which is supposed to be a beast, and it is, but it doesn't work for Google Chrome for some reason. Or really, Google Chrome doesn't work for it. This should be a pretty interesting race. I don't know what's going to happen here. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, but like I really have no idea how it's going to go. Just because, you know, it's going to be a lot of crazy stuff. It's, you know, it's Daytona. I can't wait for this thing to get started. I terribly scheduled all of this. It's just not done well according to how I did everything. It just, I didn't do well at all with scheduling. I'm guessing I probably should have started practice, set the stream up to start about the time that qualifying started, but I wasn't smart enough to do that, so I set up the stream for a half hour before practice started, because I'm just not very smart. Sometimes, at least. Sometimes I'm smart, but definitely not right now, or at least when I was scheduling everything. Just want to make sure this thing is actually going to work. What do I have for rules? No wave arounds, good. I didn't want to have to worry about those. I might do them manually, but I don't know that I would feel like it. Alright, down to 3 minutes. This thing is almost ready to get started. I don't remember what I did for fuel either, so we will see how that goes. I really just am not good with anything in a lot of ways. I wanted one green, white checkered. I don't know how many times I can edit this thing. I don't even remember what I was trying to edit. I wanted to edit shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, I want to do the fuel. Cars. We'll do 50% fuel capacity. That way there's at least one stop. I don't know how many it's going to be, but do at least one. Might be two. I'm not sure. 40 laps should be only one stop to get to the end with 50% fuel capacity, but who knows? Alright, 1 minute remaining until this thing is ready to go. We can get this thing started. That'll be great. "10 seconds and it will begin working on becoming a public session." That'll be great. Practice can start. I rarely host sessions, so it's hard for me to remember how long it usually takes to register as a session that you can run in. Let's see. Now it's saying unavailable. I feel like I've had that before though, and then it still works. Can't remember. Hopefully it still works. I don't want to have to do another session. Let's see. Why is my session not there? That's weird. Should have been there by now, I think. DAYTONA. I don't see it, which is concerning. Thought it was going to work. And it is not working the way I thought it would. Definitely concerning. But I feel like that's happened before, and it comes out to have the session at some point. There it is. Alright, register. Let's get me in there. Let's get this sim loading, there we go. And then we will pretty much just do this whole thing, the whole shebang, which is what the goal was at the beginning. So we're good to get it going. Oh boy, please don't tell me the whole computer's crashing. Doesn't look like it, but it certainly could be. There was a sign because the UI was freezing in iRacing. That's probably not the greatest thing. I wonder if I can change this. Alright, looks like we're going to get to the track. I hope so. I wanted to back out of the loading screen and see if anybody else is in the session yet, but that has not happened. At least me checking hasn't happened because the thing isn't loading yet. There we go. Alright, guess we're doing it this way. Oh, hey, Hampton Connor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Your Discord... Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear your Discord was hacked. That's not good. Alright. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And you're not really late, you're actually just on time. Turn down my spotter because you... Oh shoot, I don't have it sharing it. Oops. There we go, that should be better. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. This is going to be a chaotic race, I have a feeling. It's not going to go well for most cars. I think I have that set up from testing, but I can't remember. But I don't know, I mean. Can't remember how it works, if they save it from session to session, or how they save it. I don't remember if it will or not for this. Trying to get a decent qualifying lap in, or single car lap in, see how fast I can go on raw speed. I think it does have that setup from testing that I was doing, because I was able to hit 176 before the corner, or before I hit the tri-oval, or pretty close to it. Let's give this another lap, see how it goes. What will this time be? Better. Oh shoot, I hit the wall. I was looking at the clock. Normally I look at it less frequently, but since I'm alone, it's not really a point in, you know, going any, or, you know, avoiding wrecks, because it's just not a big deal in this scenario. Damaged my car. I'm disappointed in myself. I like that paint scheme. I'm very proud of it. 2311 Xfinity car. Let's give it another qualifying run. I may actually just wait for a half hour to go by and then advance to the qualifying session. I think that may be what I do. I'm not sure what my plan is yet. Oh, that's not good. I gotta get farther away from the wall. I'm hitting it way too much off turn 4. I'm gonna check and see how long I set qualifying for. I believe it was a half hour of group qualifying, but I genuinely cannot remember how long I set it for. Let's take a look. Yeah, half hour. So I think what we're gonna do is just skip practice and get this thing going a little earlier. So I gotta remember what the advance chat command is. Oh, that's simple. Much more simple than I was expecting. So we do escape, get out of the car, and then we do in the chat, we're going to do, what do you call it? We're going to do the advance. There we go. We're going to qualifying. So now we have a half hour of qualifying before this race gets underway. I think I'm going to run about a half lane off of the wall just to be sure that I don't hit anything. Because that did not go the last lap I did. That was a much better exit just because I didn't hit the wall. It's impressive. And we do have somebody in the session, so that's awesome. I scraped the paint a little bit too much there. That was a not so great lap. See how this one goes. Nah, that was terrible. Hit the apron again. I'm gonna just park it and see if I can get with this other car and get going. Park it, there we go. And then just kind of get going. Kind of wait enough. I think it's about 15 seconds you need to get going before, and then you'll be good to go. So let's try this, see how it goes. And I put it in second just so it accelerates a little slower, because I don't want it to accelerate super fast, because then I'm going to get way too far out in front, then I got to slow everything down to get caught. Still probably going to get caught. It's slower than I wanted to, because I'm not doing this properly. Yeah, I got out way too far in front. Now I should be able to do okay. We'll see how it goes. Gotta get up to about 165 at the very least before this car catches me. Otherwise I got a problem on my hands. That would not be good. A-Shock Creative, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I have a feeling this is an attempt to break the draft as much as possible, but I don't know for sure. Well, I'm hitting the apron a little too much. I don't think this lap is going to be better than theirs. I'm trying to use this opportunity of having very few cars to do a really good push between the two of us. and bump a little bit. Actually, I don't think we can bump. I think that DQs the lap if I remember correctly. Awesome. North Wilkesboro is going to be a cool race, so I'm glad you're going to be likely be able to go. That's awesome. And that was a decent lap for me, because I made that move. I think that helped me a little bit. It certainly didn't hurt me, but I don't know if it helped. It's also good for practice, sort of thing. We got another driver connected, that's good. Hopefully we can get at least a field of 20, I'm hoping, in this race. Trying to drag the brake a little bit just to get that push, get that beach ball effect going, and it's not working for me the way I was hoping it would. I want to get behind so I can do another lap in the draft. I think that'll help me out a little bit. We'll see. But if they keep breaking the draft, that's not going to help me at all. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, they're trying to break the draft, it looks like. I'm going to be on VC on the race for a moment. Hey everyone, just so you know, I am, like you probably saw in the stream's, or the race's title, this is streaming, so if you say anything on the voice chat, I'm not gonna hear it, just because if somebody says a not so good word, I'm gonna have some issues. So just so you know, you're gonna have to use text chat, and that's how I'll be able to get communicated to. I can communicate from voice chat, just not, I can't hear you guys. Probably gonna have to say that a couple times during the race to the drivers, just because, you know, there's several different things going on, and I can't be two people. So it's challenging for me to stream this and race in it and host it at the same time, but I'm having fun with it, so I'm gonna do it. Let's see, let's request a new car. I'm gonna get on the track, or on the pit road at least, and see how this goes. There we go. Got them going, so I'm gonna get going here. Yeah, I think the group qualifying at Daytona is interesting, at least for iRacing. I don't like it for real life, but I think it's fun on iRacing. trying to just stay back so I have more distance to be able to close in and get a draft. We'll see how it goes. Right now my pole is not by very much, and it's just going to get worse as more and more cars join. So I gotta try and get a decent lap while I can. So far it looks like it's going to be pretty good if I can keep this up. Trying to time it as much as I can so that I don't get to their bumper too many times. Whoa. Whoa. That was close. Oh no. That's into the inside wall, I think. Yeah, that apron is nasty. It's so nasty sometimes. We'll see how this lap is. Probably not very good because I spent half of it not in the draft, but figured I'd finish it. Yeah, almost a second back from what I was hoping to be at. Again, just so you all know, this is on a live stream, this race is, so if you want to message me, I don't have audio hooked up for voice chat. I can speak, but I cannot hear, so if you would like to communicate something to me, please use text chat. Thank you. I don't want people to try and talk through the text chat and not hear me. That would be kind of rude for them to, not of them, but rude for them to, you know, have me doing that. Let's see. So we lost one. It's gonna be interesting to see how many people get in here. Only got 18 minutes left, a little less than that, until this thing starts. So we'll see. And we just lost another one. So we will see how many people join this thing. It's going to be different because it's streamed. I don't know how many people read what the text or what the title of the event is, so it's hard for me to know how many people are going to actually want to race once they know it's on stream. It's a little different, which is fair, totally fair. Oh, my iRacing UI just almost crashed, it looks like. Never mind, we're good. Well, it's quiet now. Again, I did a terrible job planning this stream. I just kind of wanted to do it tonight, so I just did it. But again, I scheduled it badly. I'm not fully prepared for it. I'm pretty close, but I'm not fully prepared for it. So we'll see how well this goes. So, is anyone still in the chat over there? Oh no, we lost another one. That's nobody in here now. That's not good. That's not good. You're here, A-Shock? Awesome, thank you. Good to know. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. You just got back, okay. Yeah, we gotta hope that some people join into this stream. Or not the stream, the race, because nobody's in there right now. Nobody's interested yet. Yeah, we'll see how many people join. I'm really hoping we can get some drivers in this race. That would be great. let's see. Yeah, there's not a ton of time left in this qualifying. There's 15 minutes, so we gotta hope that some people join pretty quick. Man, this is a really long lap I have going on. Yeah, A-Shock, I agree. If it was me, I would absolutely want to have it be May 2023. It's going to be cool with North Wilkesboro being the All-Star race. I was not expecting that to happen so soon. Let's see. Trying to see where I might be able to promote this race, just so people know it's out there. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that they're already running this thing, or the All-Star race at the, you know, the what do you call it, the North Wilkesboro Speedway. I cannot believe that they're doing it so soon. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Another 5 years. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if it would ever happen. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how North Wilkesboro fares in the All-Star race. I really hope that NASCAR doesn't bomb the event, because then it's never going to happen. NASCAR needs to make sure they do it right. Would I be able to do a lobby on another track? You would have to define do another lobby. Because while this is running, I cannot. But I certainly can after this race, probably tomorrow. I'm thinking that we might do this, if this is successful. Right now we have nobody in here, so we might not do this again. I don't know. So we'll see. But, yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean by do a lobby on another track. Got about 11 minutes until this thing is over, because, well, until this race is over. And then we'll see what else we can do. Oh, I certainly could do that, but most of the time, at least on iRacing, most people are going to want to do this. At least that's my experience, is that these are the most popular lobbies. That's why I picked Daytona. But yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do this. If this doesn't go off properly, then we will just join another lobby. I might actually just do that now. Let's host it right now. Yeah, let's just exit out. I think that this Daytona event that I've tried to host has not gone according to plan, so we might just have to. Well, we are gonna, but we might have to. I don't know if it's a necessary thing, but we're gonna drop out of this thing and go to do something else. I'm sure other people will. Oh yeah, see, now there's 4 people in it, if I'm correct. Cancel. Is that just the UI just updated or what? No, people just are joining, so that's good. So I'll stay in. I will stay in. Yeah, so we just got a whole bunch of people in, apparently. So now I'm going to join back into this session and see. I guess I should just wait it out, because you never know. The last 10 minutes people might just hop in. Who knows? It's hard to know what might happen. People don't want to wait around forever, but if we can get this thing to go, then that's great. So, I don't know. It's hard to get people to join, especially for me, because I don't ever host. And my channel isn't super popular either. So it's hard to bring awareness to this. Let's see. Man, I'm hoping that this thing goes off successfully, because this is supposed to be something that will be really fun, and I hope it will be. Like I said, it could be, certainly could be. I want to see how many of those entries are actually in the race or in the qualifying session right now, and how many of them just registered and then undid it immediately. I don't know how many of them there were. Now it's updating, the UI is, so that's good. We might actually have more people than I think. But yeah, if this doesn't work out, then we'll just try something different. We'll do a different hosted race. We might actually do something that's not hosted, I don't know. Depends. I'm hoping it'll be an Xfinity car. I like the Xfinity cars. Especially because I put an hour of designing into this one currently. Alright, so we don't actually have anybody else in this. It looks like there's the one person that I saw for sure joined, but I don't think anybody else did. And now iRacing's having crashing issues, so that might not be good. Yeah, so there's nobody else on here other than one person. So let's exit out of here. There's 7 minutes. I don't think it's worth waiting 7 minutes to see. So we'll withdraw from the session. There we go. And let's see. Crystal dirt. I'm terrible at dirt. I'm not doing that on stream especially. That would just not be good for me. League recruitment race, those are fun. Xfinity at Bristol. How about that? Let's try that. There's only 2 people in it, but I feel like there's going to be more as time goes on. 30-minute race. Now my UI just froze again on iRacing. Let's see what else they have. I don't have it set up to show you guys what this is, so it's kind of... I certainly could do a painting stream, yeah. But I think it'll work out. I just gotta find something. Let's go to public, that way I can do all of these. Yeah, well, I did one, last week? Which is still a while for my standards, or at least what used to be my standards. So let's see what we can do here. Come on, iRacing UI, you can do it. Oh my. Almost registered for a session I didn't want to register for. There's the North Wilkesboro Speedway with the modifieds. That's kind of fun. The next gen at Watkins Glen, that's closed. I think we're going to run this Xfinity race at Bristol, possibly. And if not, I actually have a plan that I just thought of, that I know there's going to be people in. It's usually a disaster and it's nothing special. It's just I've done this a couple times before, but could be interesting. I don't have that track. Kansas. I have Kansas. Let's see. Is this a practice or is it a race? I'm hoping it's a race. Practice, okay. So we're not going to run that. And I guess I can run that. I don't know why I'm against running that Xfinity race at Bristol. I guess I'm just hesitant because there's not a lot of people in there, but hopefully there will be more. That would be great. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see iRacing right now. It's not supposed to. Let's see. Let's just register for this thing. Once it loads, I'll pull back up iRacing. That's a good idea, actually. I should host a cup race. I don't have enough iRacing credits on here right now, though, I don't think. Unless, does it charge me? I don't know. I might do that. We'll see. I think this should go well, though. I like driving the Xfinity cars, so if I can get into a good session with those, then I'm going to do that. And it looks like people are going to join this. Looks like we got 4 or 5 people, at least, and it'll grow. It's got to keep people in it. And Daytona's tricky, I guess, because it's full throttle around, so you can't have fun alone, for the most part. I mean, you can, but it's not as fun as other tracks. I am in a Bristol Xfinity lobby right now. And it's about to load, and then I can share it. I just don't have it set up to share the UI. There we go, that should be better. Okay, now you all should be able to see that. Failed tech because I have the Daytona set up. Still open, I guess. And let's see how many are in here. Got 4 people in here right now, so that's interesting. And so I'm just going to go and do my best in this practice to see how I can do. I'm pretty good at Bristol in the Cup cars, but I don't know the last time that I drove in the Xfinity car. And apparently there's no pit limiter, which I'm used to running the sessions where they have the pit limiter. So I almost sped on pit road. I don't know how much downforce these things have. I mean, they have less than the Cup cars is what I mean, so it's going to be hard to drive it. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. I don't like the wheel offset either. I'm going to have to change the wheel offset. That's something that's been bothering me lately, is iRacing seems to automatically give you wheel offsets, and my wheel isn't always straight on the straightaway, which for some reason I get bothered by it. I know a lot of real drivers like to have it not straight, but I don't. So I'm not too far off of the top. Well, I am sort of far off. By real life standards, I'm pretty far off, but I'm not doing too bad. That was a terrible corner, though, because I killed the tires. Yeah, I'm getting so loose because there's less downforce on the back. Yep, now I'm in the wall. I'm also giving it too much brake, I have a feeling. How much time is left in this practice? 5 minutes, alright. So hopefully some more people hop in here. If not, maybe we'll just have a great race between 3 or 4 cars. Who knows? Oop. That wasn't good. Tap the wall a little bit. Oh my, huge impact. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's so loose there. Alright, looks like we got some more cars in here. Although one just disconnected, so who knows. Starting to get used to this wheel offset. It's not as bad as I was feeling like it was. And I am killing the right rear quarter panel, which is probably making me much looser without that side force. Yeah, I've been working on that, but it's tricky and I'm not really paying attention right now, which is why I just hit the wall. But while I am paying attention, I was just paying attention to the chat. Yeah, I should try that actually. Trying the top. And now I hit the wall too much, I gotta fix the car. Yeah, let's reset this thing. Get some new tires and see how we can do with diamonding the corner. I like that idea. Oh, black flags were cleared, alright. I like to enter up high because then I can really get a good exit, but I'm going to definitely give your idea a shot, A-Shock. Yeah, that's usually what I do is I enter high and then I chop it down. That's usually what I do at Bristol. That's what I've been trying to do. Like this. Loose there. Oh my, oh my. Oh, almost hit the wall, but I didn't. That's good. Alright, let's give it another shot. See how this goes. Doesn't look like we're gonna have enough cars to make this a fun race, so I think we might just hop out after this practice is done. Whoa, 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 tight. It's fun to kind of practice racing without actually having to worry about getting beat or beating somebody. Oh, okay. I was trying not to hit them and I corrected a little too much. And what? I'm trying to aim for a 15.5. Okay. So I gotta aim for that. I'm gonna get a speeding penalty probably. Careful. Alright, now we got another car in here. I don't know if it's the same car or not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm kind of starting in the middle and then lowering it. Mostly because I just get nervous I'm going to get loose and I'm going to hit the wall. But I can start up higher, but like that I'm going to hit the wall. Tight. Tapped the wall, but it wasn't too bad. Might actually be... Oh, never mind. That was going to be a decent lap. Until I drilled the wall off the corner. Now the car is wrecked for the most part. And I just want to see how long I can run this thing before it gets KO'd. Probably not too much longer because I hit the wall so hard there. Yeah, it is improving then a lot, yeah. We're getting better. Oh, and I did set it... Oh, I'm in first now. Okay, so I did do a lot better. That was a tough lap because I hit the wall again, but... We'll see how this one goes, or this next one. Ooh, in the wall again. Checker flag for practice. We'll see what qualifying has in store. I don't think there's enough cars registered for me to want to really race. 10 minutes, 2 laps. So I'll run my 2 laps. How many entries are there? There's 2 other cars, so I think I'm going to be out. I'm out, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's withdraw from that. And oh, I missed it. Oops. That was not good. I'm not very smart sometimes. What's this race? Let's see what this is. Looks like if this iRacing UI will load. Oh, it's trucks. Alright, I can do a street stock race. Let's do a street stock race. Just trying to find something kind of fun. Street stock races don't take too long either. Well, sometimes it was slower than 16.5. It wasn't that slow on every lap. Most laps it wasn't. But yeah, it definitely was helping. And part of it was that I was on older tires. Oh, we're at Charlotte now. I didn't realize that. Thought we were at, I can't remember what it's called, but I thought we were at a different track for the street stocks. That should be interesting. I think after this race we might be done. But this one will have plenty of people because it's iRacing hosted, so plenty of people will want to do this.